Good morning, Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms. Glad to have you all along watching. Before we get in, hey, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I know most of you probably have already done that, so we appreciate it. We got a lot of stuff to do today. Should be a pretty fun video. I hope they're all pretty fun, but yeah, today should be some action here in just a little while. But getting animals checked first thing this morning. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, so got the wild man with me today. He said it's cold. He doesn't want to get out right now. Yeah, for reference, it's about 62, so it's actually really nice. But checking on these mama cows, we moved. Yeah, I guess that was in our last video, just what, 3 days ago. So make sure they're all still hanging out. They've other than maybe one or two of the younger ones, they've never been on this farm. And even the heifers, they've never been on this side of this farm. Like this girl, I think she probably spent last winter on the other end. There's gonna be a couple others, but anyway, practically speaking, they don't know these pastures. Make sure they're respecting the fences, because I'll be honest, I have not gone around and checked every foot of the fence since probably back in the spring, and so odds are there may be a spot where a tree is down or something, but they should be content. I mean, look at all the grass. I mean, they got grass for months. Give them a little feed. Yeah, we'll check on them. Then we got to head into town for a minute. Had 19 of them come up. I can see and hear. Hopefully all of the other 11 are over there on the other ridge, but I don't know if they're going to make their way over here. So we may have to ride over there if we're going to confirm everyone is still here. You gonna load up, Archie? Well, let Sadie run. Hey, y'all too good to come up to the feed bunk? Guess they figure with all the grass, they may not need to, but yeah, there's 10 of them, so we're still one short, and y'all don't even have to guess. I don't have to tell y'all who I don't see. It's 503, so yeah. May regret not getting rid of her once again. Oh, I'll take that back. She's right down there. See, I go back and forth, sometimes even mid-sentence, on whether or not I should have gotten rid of her. But she's behaved herself so far now that we moved down here. She was actually the only one even coming over here close to move. But good grief, look at this grass. There's a lot of sage grass in here too and whatnot, but so they mowed down the clover. Yep. There she is. So 503, you're not in trouble after all. Good girl. So that is all 30 of them. We gotta run into town. Then what are we gonna go do? We're gonna go work some calves. Good little sunrise shot. These boys actually right out here eating. It's first time pulled up and they've been in this part of this pasture, so good deal. We get over here and give them a little feed. Yeah, they're still a little skittish. There's all 7 of them. As we drive off, they'll all go running in there and eat. They're looking good. You boys behave. $31 calves. I worked on that hay we put out on Wednesday pretty good. 2, 4, 8 or 10 of them. So if we can ease them in there as well, then we'll get started. Oh, come on, buddies. Nobody's back there in the barn. Good deal. Y'all going in there? All right. It's reconstituting our modified live vaccine. All right, so what do we have here? We got our Bova Shield Gold. So that's all our respiratory, our IBR, BVD, parainfluenza, and BRSV. Then we're also, like always, going to, because they're calves, going to hit them with our Clostridial. We like the Covexin because it does include the tetanus whenever we're cutting bulls or banding. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna deworm them, Sidectin in the gun there. We are gonna give them a dose of Bovatrace, which and we've talked about that a time or two before. It's got you know, trace minerals that are important. These calves obviously not nearly as stressed now as they were about 10 days or so ago when we first weaned them, but still a stressful time in their life. Helps you know, just keep them healthier, you know, avoiding illness, keep them eating good, all that sort of thing. And of course we got a few that we need to tag, just some we have handwritten tags because our printed tags came in like halfway through calving. We're going to implant them. Steers will all get a dose of Ralgrow, and I say they're steers, they're bulls right now. They will be steers here in a few minutes. Yeah, of course, castrating the bulls, implanting with Ralgrow. Everybody's getting 2 vaccines. Get the chute greased up. Just a few little spots on here. Brand new dosing syringe there. I was glad I'd kind of forgotten that I had that one. And yeah, one of our old ones, different brand, not the All Flex here. Yeah, was broken back in the spring. We were working those stocker steers, so yeah, I was very glad to find that. Oh yeah, I did order a new one. Y'all going down there. Y'all going down that other way. Oh, big boy in the front. I like that. Be your leader. Be your leader. Oh, somebody else. We got it. There we go. All right, and PJ came to help us out this morning. He's vaccinating. I already ran one through. First one was a bull calf. We got plenty more. Yeah, vaccinating. It's a heifer, so obviously no castration. We got the pour on her. We are going to use the Bova trace just like we did in the spring for stocker steers. Dose of that. All right, you gave her both vaccines.
Something in the neck.
Yep. She is good to go. Go on out there, girl. All right, next one. Gonna be a bull calf. Step on up there, old boy. That's a pretty nice calf. He's one of the younger ones. He's good size. You'll notice some of these are horned. We aren't gonna dehorn today for a few reasons. One of the main ones being time, and two, I don't think I'm gonna worry with it. Like this guy, we'll probably keep him and feed him out ourselves, so it won't be a big deal. On the heifers, if there's anything like this year, we end up keeping most of them ourselves anyway. So give him a dose of that. Oh, he does not want the vaccine. Doing that, and then guess we'll castrate him. There we go. Leg hooked up there. Hold on, buddy. I know, or I don't know. I know you don't like it.
I know we can't feel it,
but it's over with. The camera fell down, but he is castrated. You'll see just a little blood. That'll stop, trust me, for the next couple of minutes. 2 testicles. All right, you can let him down. Let me get some fly spray on him, actually. All right, now you can let him down. Yeah, we get lots of questions about this leg hook. I've had people, and that, you know, folks, like, where'd you get that? Well, my dad made it about probably 40 years ago, maybe longer than that. So I can kind of give you some dimensions if anybody wants one, but yeah, you can't go to the farm store and find those. But we'll get this guy let out and move on to the next one. All right, got both vaccines. Heifer calf. Smallest calf in the bunch. As you can tell by the number, 223. Well, younger, but a whole lot bigger. So again, that one didn't have a great mama. Hold on, heifer calf. There we go. All right. Oh, so where's the fly spray? All right, you can let him down. All right, we gotta give her her medicine. Give her her medicine.
I just want medicine.
Open up. See? Do you take your medicine that good when you have a fever or anything?
No.
You don't. I don't think you do either. She doesn't have a fever. That's to keep her from it. I promise you, they're just talking. This would be big set. We take out. What was that, Willis? What was that? What did I throw? You want to help me? Here. We're just going to put it in his mouth and squeeze it. You want to do it? Show the camera what you got. Show that to the camera. What is that?
Fur
Fur?
and blood.
Is that his cod sack?
I don't know.
Hey, when you're in the shower, what do we tell you to wash?
Ball sack and butt crack.
Ball sack and butt crack for those people watching at home. Come here. Come here. I always tell you to wash your ball sack and your butt crack. You're going to find out. You're going to have to teach them how to take a shower. Because little boys like just getting in the shower and playing in the water.
Right.
That's his ball sack. He's number 229. He is one of the youngest calves.
Really?
But when people wonder why I like the F1 Brayford cow, this right here is why. This is one of the youngest calves out here. But he is one of the biggest as well. Which now you can tell, because relative to his body size, he has pretty small testicles.
Why do you do this to the cows?
Well, I'm taking a bull and he is now officially a steer. And so it's better for him because he's not going to be breeding for this next year and a half that he's going to be alive.
Why do we need?
It keeps him from fighting as much or trying to ride the other steers, and that can cause all kinds of problems. Here, let's let him up. There, you can let him down. Watch out. Get up, buddy. Oh, yeah, you're right. I always forget to fly spray. There we go. All right. Now we'll let him free. Here, Willis, I'm going to go let us... Actually, I'm going to deworm him. Or did I? I already dewormed him. Willis, watch out. His feet might come that way. You can see he's no worse for the wear, and they're all gathering in that mess of an area we've got out here, which is constantly on my to-do list to clean that up. But that was the last one. That's the one we're looking for always, right? The last one. So we decided not to enjoy mountain oysters tonight. I'm actually surprised Sadie's not enjoying them as raw mountain oysters, because I guess, hey, just like regular sea oysters, you can get them fried or you can get them raw, right, Sadie? I don't recommend the raw for human consumption though. But we're gonna get cleaned up now, I guess, right? Got done earlier than I thought we would. It's a good thing because it is warming up. Yeah, this morning PJ Willis was complaining it was cold. I said, you just wait. It was 62. I checked the temp. I had the window cracked on the Jeep. He said, I'm cold. So, but he ain't cold no more, I guarantee you. Now the wild man and I are headed to the heifer sale. You ready? You see he had a change of clothes. Why'd you have to change clothes? Well, he's not gonna speak up, but he went and got a drink out of the water hose. And yeah, anybody who knows Willis knows how that went. Yeah, it's easy to see why he's wearing a change of clothes, but I did change shirts myself. Just got a little nasty, but yeah, gonna see if we can maybe pick up a few bred heifers. I think they're supposed to be anywhere from 5 to 8 months bred, which any of those would be calving before the rest of our cow herd, which is fine. You know, give them more time, especially being heifers, to get bred back. But we'll see what we can get done. On our way home, going through the car wash. Very non-traditional car wash. The sprinkler out there on the end of the center pivot is wetting down the road there for us. So just making it back home, which we had a pretty good time. Sale took about an hour and a half. Took us a little while to get loaded out, and dude has crashed. He actually fell asleep on the way there and on the way back. Life is hard, man. But yeah, we'll get down here, get backed up to the barn, and let y'all see what we got. We do have something to unload. I'll leave it at that. So, ended up bringing probably a few more home than what we had initially planned. 7 total head. The sale, it was primarily one farm that was selling, I don't know, it was like 65, 70 heifers, all black, white face. Tall bred heifers, anywhere from like 4 months bred on the short end all the way to some just about ready to calve. The Herefords were from another farm. They were all a little shorter bred, but also they were not heifers. I'll have to look at the tags and confirm everything. I think they may all be 4-year-olds. That one's a 5-year-old, the other 3 Herefords are 4-year-olds. I actually like that. Go ahead and get them just a little more, you know, growth already on them. They've already proven they can have a calf and then get bred back. But yeah, I was happy to get all of them. The heifers we bought, we weren't really interested in buying anything just super heavy bred, because all our cows are going to calve next, like, winter, you know, starting in February, March into April. So I think the furthest one along we had is 7 months bred, so she'll calve, what, probably November, maybe December. That's fine. The other 2, keep up with everything. 2 of them are 7 months bred, actually. I think the other black white face one right there, 460, is I think she's only like 4 months bred. So anyway, the Hereford cows will actually calve pretty close to when our herd will. She's 6 months bred. So, but anyway, that's them. We'll get them unloaded. Yeah, and y'all pray that my wife doesn't kill me, because basically, yeah, the money that we made, or not made, the money we got selling those cows, you know, cold cows a week ago, pretty much goes right back into these, which that was kind of my plan all along. We had I'd bought 5, and that was it. And I was like, oh man, you know, I'd like to have 1 or 2 more. It just turned out that the guy pulled me aside as we were walking out of there. He was actually bidding on them, his own cows, and I got caught with a couple of them. So I got them for basically the same price that I paid for the cheapest other one. So I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I'll take them. He knew I was interested because I was one of the people bidding against him. But anyway, we're happy with what we got. My babies, y'all are home. Maybe not the most ideal situation where we just dumped them right in here with these calves, but I trust the people we bought them from. You know, these animals are healthy, they look good. You know, these calves are going to be actually in a pasture with them. Well, the other thing we thought of is, okay, these cows, like the Herefords that aren't gonna calve until, basically they'll calve with our cows. They'll fit in almost perfect. You know, we could have taken them to the other farm and left them down there and brought them home. The black and the black-white face cow, or heifer, they will calve before we bring those other cows home. So, and look who woke up. I did want them here just because I don't really want to calve anything out down there. But yeah, just logistics and whatnot. I should have thought of that before we left the sale barn, and we could have gated the 3 black ones in the front. We could have gone by there and dumped off the Herefords, but it wasn't a big deal. Yes, sir.
Did you get my jerky?
I didn't stop and get you any beef jerky because you were asleep. We're gonna go in the house and eat. And action number 129, that first black calf right there. Forgot to deworm him this morning, so if he'll come up here to the feed trough, I should be able to dump that on him. Should be able to, let's see. All right, and there they are. And so, yeah, I was looking at all my notes, and so, yeah, the black ones, 2 or 7 months bred, 1 6 months bred. So definitely wanted them here because they'll be calving before the end of the year, before we maybe move those other cows home. The Herefords are all 3 months bred, which means, if that's exactly accurate, they'll be calving right with our cows. So that is convenient. But I was gonna turn them all out and let them go to pasture tonight. I think I'll just leave them up here. I got hay still left. I got water. We'll turn them out in the morning. That way we can watch them all day tomorrow. But yeah, very productive day. Got those calves worked. Oh, another good point. We worked those calves. It's now 5 p.m. We got done with them just before 11. I mean, there's bull calves all over the place in there eating. You know, I would love to have shown y'all that like 30 minutes after we had castrated them. They would have been at the bunk then too. They're just tough. I mean, animals don't sit around and feel sorry for themselves. But good deal. Ramble on at the end like I always do, but Willis already ran to get back in the Jeep. A couple of them calves were acting silly. I told him go on before he spooks them. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Keep coming back. We got a bunch of stuff going on now. All sorts of things with getting these settled in pasture. I don't even know what we'll be doing over these next few weeks, other than we'll be getting back in the hayfield at some point. But appreciate y'all watching. Y'all remember, eat beef and God bless.